At this time, I'll call the meeting of the Templeton Board of Selectmen to order. Start with the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all for coming out on this chilly evening. The first item that we have on our agenda is our town administrator report. Oh, yes. Yeah, I was going to do that at the end, but we can do that now as well. If we could have a moment of silence, both for Mr. Hubbard and for Mr. Sands, who passed away since our last meeting. If we could have a moment of silence in their memory, please. Thank you very much. We'll move on to the town administrator report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The main activity in the office this week, next week, and last week is to be sure that all the information to get our tax rate approved by the Department of Revenue has been submitted. That includes the balance sheet, Schedule A. That's mostly the work of the town accountant as well as the assessors. And so I have basically been involved with that to ensure that the information that we provide is accurate and that we get their approval. I believe we're very close, and we should have some good news in the next day or so. And we are on target to have our tax classification meeting next Monday, the 15th. And then we'll have the tax rate set, and we'll mail out our tax bills on time. And secondly, the budget process for fiscal 2016 is underway. I have scheduled meetings with all the department heads today, Wednesday, Monday, and maybe the following Wednesday in order to prepare a budget draft, which is what the new bylaw requires, and also to accept the requests of the various department heads. We are basically going to submit to you a near level funded budget, and most departments will be level funded. What I'm doing also is preparing a so-called add back list, so that if in January or February the revenue picture looks better, the Board of Selectmen will be asked to make policy decisions on items to add back. For example, I met with the Secretary of the Planning Board today, and the Planning Board would like $12,000 additional dollars to do more work on the master plan. Well, we can't accommodate that. It was not accommodated in the current year. There's a request for next year. In fact, the request, my understanding is, the request would go as high as $30,000 to complete the master plan. But it'll be on the add-back list in case revenue is available. Selectmen can then make the choices on all those kinds of requests among the departments. So I should be able to submit a budget prior to Christmas holidays. Council on Aging Director, as you know, Bethany Lovelace has resigned and taken another position. The Council on the Aging Board has the authority under state law to appoint the next Council on the Aging Director, and they also have the authority to appoint an acting director. This is different than the process that we've established for the town administrator, but in this case, state law trumps the local bylaw. They voted last Wednesday to appoint the Council on the Aging Board as the acting director, with Charlene Arsenault as the chair, and basically one who will be involved with the day-to-day management of the COA until the new Council on the Aging Director is appointed. Our new town accountant starts on the 15th. As you know, I've informed you before, we've arranged for the training necessary to make this successful. We got a message on Friday from the state agency that's handling the contracting for the Council on the Aging building. The good news is that we are going to get the $300,000 state grant. We are required to submit a letter which details the process that we're going to follow to complete the building and occupy it. And once that's in, they're going to release those funds. Much to my surprise, I kind of thought that was on the chopping block. But, we're going to get those funds. I also got a message that the same process is now going to be followed so that we will get the $85,000 from the state to pay for the new equipment at the Templeton Center playground. So we're already getting bills for that now, so this is very timely and necessary. Mentioned the progress on the submission of the information to the Department of Revenue. I have some welcome news. I talked with Jerry Perry, who's head of the Bureau of Accounts, on Friday, and I said that once we set our tax rate, I was going to ask for a special certification of free cash. And he said, no, I'm not inclined to go along with that. And I said, well, why not? He said, you might spend it. I want to see, he said, our job is to regulate cities and towns. We would like to see a full year of financial stability in town before we're willing to do something like that. I said, well, we're not going to spend it. We just would like to have it certified. And he said, well, maybe you won't, maybe the selectmen won't, but how do we know the town meeting won't? We got into a little discussion. Finally, he laughed and said, I'm retiring on January 30th. So I talked to my successor, and maybe they'll be agreeable to do it. We are ready tonight for you to sign the contract for the handicapped restrooms. And that project will get underway soon. Also, the appraisal at 411 Baldwinville Road has been completed, cost $1,750. As soon as the payment is received by Central Massachusetts appraisers, they're going to release the report. We should have it within about a few days. That's going to be paid. I spoke with the superintendent. That'll be paid out of the $500,000 amount that was appropriated for design and feasibility. Lastly, insurance is the next major item on the agenda. I mentioned to you that I think we should bid our general liability insurance package as well as certainly take a careful look and do some bidding of the health insurance package. In order to do that, selectmen have to vote to launch that process. Prior to that process, I have to send letters notifying the bargaining units as well as the retirees that this process is going to get underway. And I'll be sending the letter this week and asking the Board of Selectmen to vote to launch the process of review on the 15th. We have some appointments, but that'll come later in the agenda. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. The next item that we have is action on 2015 annual licenses. Let's start with the Class 2 licenses. Do I have a motion to approve the following Class 2 licenses pending any outstanding issues that need to be resolved, such as taxes, inspection, etc.? Bill's Used Cars, Inc., Dana S. Prentice, doing business as Car Works, Cash, Inc., doing business as Chesterfield Motors, Richard A. and Sandra A. Amistadi, doing business as The Classic Corner, Paul Cosentino, doing business as COS Garage, Fletcher Equipment Company, Franklin A. Machete, doing business as Frank's Truck and Equipment Sales, Hanks Auto Sales, Clayton E. Hanks Jr., William R. Gilbert, doing business as Randy's Automotive Sales, William R. Putnam, doing business as MBW. Scott M. Berry, doing business as Scratch and Dent Auto Body and Sales. Scott B. McPherson, doing business as Scott's Garage. Derek M. Carvalho, doing business as DMC Auto Sales. Wilson Bus Lines, doing business as Wilson Bus Sales. William Peter Wilson, President. Richard Terigny, doing business as Below Book Auto Sales. And Lang's Old Car Parts, Inc., doing business as Lang's Vintage Automobiles.
So moved. Second.
A first and a second, is there any discussion? If not, Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Next, we have our Class 3 licenses. Do I have a motion to approve the following Class 3 licenses for 2015, pending the successful resolution of any outstanding issues? Cosentino Salvage, William R. Putnam, doing business as MBW, James S. Zemkowski, doing business as Stan's Auto Parts, Frederick H. Hutchinson, doing business as Templeton Auto Parts.
So moved. Second.
Okay, I have a first, yes.
I have a question. Is Stan's, is that labeled right? Didn't they get sold and just doing business as an whole other business up there now? I could be wrong, but I think,
I think they kept the name.
okay,
I
That's
remember
why
it
I
did
had
change hands,
okay, I thought it actually,
but I think it stayed Stan's. They really do.
Who's the person for that?
Oh, also,
I think it's just.
do
is that
do we have the person who's doing business as Cosentino Salvage?
Yes, they are still operating.
Okay, but is there, it's a DBA, is there some?
I called to find out who it was, and I'm not sure, so I'm going to ask.
That's one of our successful, pending successful issues, I guess. Okay. First and a second, any further discussion? If not, Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Our final licenses that we have to vote on tonight are the liquor licenses, common vic licenses, live entertainment, and automated amusement licenses.
And I'm going to recuse myself from the liquor license.
Okay, great.
Going to do that right now?
Yep. So Mr. Columbus has recused himself from the liquor licenses. So do I have a motion to approve the following liquor licenses for the American Legion, Baldwinville Pizza, Baldwinville Station, Candlelight Inc., Bubba's Market, J.K. Crossroads, Camelot, Otter River Hotel, Otter River Sportsman's Club, Patriots Package, Royalston Fish and Game, Sandbaggers, Templeton Fish and Game, Templeton Spirit, Templewood Golf, Thirsty Turtle, Village Liquor, and Mini Mart.
So moved.
Second.
I have a first and a second. Any discussion? If not, Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Next are our common victular licenses. Do I have a motion to approve the following common vic license pending successful resolution of any outstanding issues? American Legion, Baldwinville Pizza, Baldwinville Station, Candlelight Inc., Country Mischief, Dunkin' Donuts, J.K. Crossroads, Camelot, Kitchen Garden, Otter River Hotel, Otter River Sportsman's Club, Patriots Roast Beef and Grill, Reno's Pizzeria Inc., Royalston Fish and Game, Templeton Country Store, Templeton Fish and Game, Templewood Golf, Thirsty Turtle, and Village Pizza.
So moved.
Do I have a second? Okay.
Second.
Any further discussion?
Okay.
Yes.
Is Sandbaggers on that?
Yes. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Did I say it?
Not for the food.
That's common difference.
They don't come to that, no?
Coming.
Did they have one?
Yeah.
Why not?
They serve food?
No, they don't. They don't serve, they don't serve food. They have sitting there. I'll look into that. But they've never had one.
It wasn't on there last year, it was on the list, so.
All right.
Anything else? If not, Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Next, we have the live entertainment licenses. Do I have a motion to approve the following live entertainment licenses pending successful resolution of any outstanding issues? The American Legion, Candlelight, Inc., JK Crossroads, Camelot, Otter River Hotel, Otter River Sportsman's Club, Royalston Fish and Game, Templeton Fish and Game, and the Thirsty Turtle.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
I have a first and a second. Any discussion? Yes, ma'am.
The live entertainment, just so the board knows, is only good till 12 midnight on Saturdays.
Okay.
If they want any entertainment after 12 midnight on Saturdays, they have to go to the state, which I'll help on.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you.
Okay, so if they want extended hours on New Year's Eve
In general,
in general, okay.
Is there anything else? If not, Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Finally, we have our licenses for automated amusements. Do I have a motion to approve the following licenses pending the successful resolution of any outstanding issues? The American Legion, Candlelight Inc., Otter River Hotel, Otter River Sportsman's Club, Royalston Fish and Game, Sandbaggers, Templeton Fish and Game, and the Thirsty Turtle.
What's auto amusement?
Hmm?
What is auto amusement?
Do you want,
The games,
Juke
like,
box and games.
yeah,
they're like the jukebox and the games that they charge?
Why is JK Crossroads not on there? I thought they had like a machine or whatever.
They're having issues right now. We don't have.
I'm just asking.
Well, we don't have the full list yet of who has what.
Oh, okay.
So they won't have one,
They will have one.
right, by the time the new licenses
Yeah.
start, it's just
Okay,
that.
I was just curious.
Mike did tell me that today, but I had to ask you about that, so that's a pending thing.
Actually, that wouldn't be a pending look. They're not even on the list at all for that.
They're not even checked off,
Yeah,
that's,
never, but Mike told me today that they had a, what was it?
They have Keno.
Keynote.
So my question was, does Keno fall under the?
No, they have to apply that to the state. So that does
So
not
that doesn't
apply.
count, so we
They
don't-
didn't have anything
okay.
else though. If anyone has anything that's not on that list after tonight, that will go on another meeting as another vote.
They have
So it
just
will be
Keno?
pending.
they don't have a thing at the bar where you can play different games? Oh, then I must be mistaken.
They used to.
They did.
Yeah.
Am I wrong about that? Not that I frequent the bar. I'm just saying they had a machine at the end of the bar. It was not Keno. That's why I was asking, what is that? And yes, they have had that in there.
Holly. Oh,
What?
that was one that Sergeant listed. Do you have the notes? What did he?
Maybe they took it out. I don't know.
Second page.
Just saying, if we don't say yes, do they not get anything at all?
Yeah, if we between now and the end of the year, but their licenses.
Oh, so then it
You would
becomes-
just do it in another meeting.
Just says 4 food tables, no charge. Oh, there we go. A lottery machine. Isn't that Keno?
well, no, you can buy tickets there too.
Okay, so is
That's
that
state law.
When I should call you back.
I'll double check it. So
I
they
can
post.
come and get you.
Yeah,
So I can check it.
We're on the auto amusement, so if you only had to leave for that, you're fine. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I guess that would be pending.
Yeah, okay.
all right.
On our list of pendings.
Okay, thanks.
You get a first and a second for that, right? And was there any further discussion
I
beyond
don't
that?
remember.
Okay. Well, if not, Julie? Doug?
Yes.
John?
Abstain.
Oh, okay, sorry. Diane?
Yes.
And I will vote yes as well.
I think I was the first.
And
I think it was me and, I don't know, me and Julie or something.
Yeah, close.
We kept speaking at the same time, so.
So that, I believe, concludes all of our 2015 licenses that we are going to be voting on today. The next item that we have on the agenda is action on appointments and hiring.
First of all, let me introduce Alicia Valens, who we're recommending for confirmation as an assistant in the selectman's office. The position is established in the pay plan and was funded at the town meeting. And average of 16 hours per week, up to 19 hours per week, as you know. Went through a series we advertised, went through a series of interviews, and Holly and I agreed that Alicia is the best person.
Does anyone on the board have any questions?
She's right here. If you want to-
Hello, welcome.
I will make a motion to appoint Alicia O'Malley as the Board of Selectmen Administrative Assistant.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, I have a first and a second. Is there any further discussion? If not, Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. So welcome aboard. Thank you.
Secondly, we met at the Templeton Development Center to discuss the transition. And as all of you know, a reuse committee is authorized by statute, and we're going to start up the reuse committee after the first of the year. The selectmen have an appointment to make to that committee.
Okay.
You don't have what they had to resolve it?
They've never met, really.
Huh?
They had never really been meeting,
I don't think that
except for in the
it really-
beginning, is what we were told.
We were told,
I can
they
answer.
have a committee. John's, Helen,
Yeah, we couldn't figure that out.
Yes.
I can answer that, because I'm on that, I was on that committee from its inception, and the reason why we never met is because we were following the state's protocol as far as, get ready, we'll tell you when we're gonna activate it. But Pete's right, it was initiated 5 years ago, but there was never any format to meet on, because what were you gonna discuss?
Right.
Hurry up and wait is basically what it's been all along, so.
So they've closed down or are about to convey all the property to decamp. And so now the reuse committee is appropriate.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and they're going to submit an amendment to the legislation, to that special act that created the reuse committee, to add members from Phillipston, so they'll be part of that reuse committee as well.
Are we taking any action on this today, Bob, or is it just
We need to appoint someone from the board.
You already did.
Is it you?
Me.
I just want to make sure that that was
The-
accurate.
The town has 3 seats on this, from the selectmen, which you appointed me when we reorganized.
Okay.
A member of the planning board and a member of community preservation.
Okay.
So I guess we need to contact those other boards to designate a representative.
Is there a member at large, too?
Brown Bartolomeo applied, I haven't had a chance to forward the letter to you guys, but I don't know.
I don't have that legislation with me.
I don't remember if there was a member at large, but there was definitely a guardian of
Right.
one of the residents at there, but I don't remember reading that there was a town in the legislature. So I think it's just those 3, and then the Templeton, and then Phillipston. But I don't think there's a citizen at large.
So then we are all set with that, with John?
I
And
think
we'll reach
just-
out to the other 2.
Asking the other boards, right?
Yeah, I would ask the other boards to
Submit
select
to
a
direct them.
representative.
Okay.
I think it was on the second page.
So we will,
Also,
oh, sorry,
one
yeah.
more point.
Yeah, sure.
Carol Osborne is being appointed as a
One representative of
part-time
Division of Capital, that's
assistant
them.
at the sewer
One
department.
representative of
Okay.
developmental, one
Formerly
representative of employees, and the legal guardian.
in
No,
the
there's no
town
citizen at
collector's
large.
office. No, town.
Do I have a motion to approve that appointment?
So moved.
Is there a second?
second.
I'm sorry, I
Oh, sorry.
didn't hear what, it was Osborne for,
The sewer department.
okay.
Yep. So I have a first and a second. Any discussion? If not, Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. So welcome aboard as well. Or be aboard, I guess.
Can I ask a question now?
Sure.
Like the lady, she came here tonight. We had a policy, it said a few years back, if somebody got appointed to the town to a job, they they were supposed to come here so people would know who the heck they are. She came here tonight. These other people, they don't come. What happened to that policy?
She used to work here, Carol.
She did, but a lot of people don't know, other people too, other policies, we appointed people, and they don't come to see you, swear in, and that was a policy we had for years in this town, so people would know who they were.
That is our policy. I've said to all the department heads, when you want to make an appointment, new process is, it has to be appointed by the administrator, and it has to be confirmed by the Board of Selectmen, and even if there's no confirmation needed, like with the COA, they should bring whoever the new director is should come in just to, so that the public can see who it is and then meet the selectmen.
Should I ask? I'm sorry, we're supposed to. Are we certifying or Kelly Pontebrand? Because we didn't vote on that the last time, and she's supposed to be starting. Is that part of today's? Are we voting on that, or did I miss it?
I don't know, I'll double check, because I think I have the notes
can't
in
hear
here
us.
saying.
I think there was
I
a
think
vote.
we did vote it.
That's my recollection.
I remember we talked about it, but I don't remember that we ever made a motion. And Doug would have had to have recused himself, and he did not. So he did state that that was your sister, but he never removed himself to vote. I don't recall ever voting on that.
I don't think we did.
I don't
Well,
know
then I would request
that
the board
you,
to confirm the appointment.
Doug, okay, sorry. So,
And are you recusing yourself?
I am recusing myself from that.
Okay. So do I have a motion to,
I need to leave, or
if you want to?
I can just stay though.
He's like, I'll just turn around.
Yeah, close your.
Close your ears. Do I have a motion to appoint Kelly Pontebrand, the new town accountant, starting December 15th?
So moved.
Is there a second?
second, just to be.
You really shouldn't leave it.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a first and a second. Is there any further discussion? If not, Julie,
Yes.
John,
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
And I will vote yes as well. Diane?
As with all appointments, there's a 6-month probationary period.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Planning, we don't meet till tomorrow night, so we'll give you a recommendation for your next meeting for the
Okay.
TDC.
Sure, and I think we are meeting on the 5th next week, so we can take care of that as soon as next week. The next item that we have on the agenda is to discuss possibility of reopening the Otter River Pool.
Mr. Barron isn't here?
Yeah, is Mr. Bauer here?
You didn't come, I guess.
Well, I move we pass over.
No, okay, yeah, no. Okay,
Don't come with this plan, I guess he, he's
okay.
Yeah, I know he has talked to me privately about it, and he brought his concern. This is off of Crotty Ave. I don't know if everybody knows where it is, but it's actually a very nice area. And it's a dammed up, like, little stream.
Oh, okay.
So there was a dam involved, so I'm not quite sure what the liability is. I know it would be a good place to put another well for the town, because there's a ton of water right there.
Okay.
So, you know, I think it can be used for multiple purposes, but the town owns it.
Okay.
so.
Well, if he comes forward again, then we can discuss it more in depth then at that time. The final item we have on the agenda is action on the contract for the bathroom project. We all have copies of the contract in our packet. I don't know, Bob, if you wanted to say anything about...
Yes, the cost of this, which is mandated by the state, would be $24,900. At the most recent meeting of the advisory board, they voted to allocate $15,000 from the reserve, and the town will take the remaining amount from town buildings budget. We're all ready to go, and if you approve and sign, or authorize me to sign,
Do I have a motion to either sign or to instruct the town and approve of the town administrator signing the contract that we have for the handicap bathroom with CM Chartier Contracting?
I will make a motion that the town administrator sign the contract with CM Chartier for the handicap bathroom not to exceed $24,900.
Do I have a second? I have a first and a second. Any discussion? If not, Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. So the final item that we have on the agenda for today are our selectmen comments. I don't know, we'll start with Julie. Do you have anything that you would like to?
No, I need to go home.
Doug, do you have anything?
I would like to request for our next meeting to discuss capital planning. Capital Planning Committee has started. I think we need to consider things like what are some additional things that need to get done for East Templeton next year. Perhaps we need to look at the entire town computer infrastructure and perhaps put together a capital project for that. So just would like the board to, consider things that we might want to have the select board put forth as capital projects.
Great, thank you. So we'll make sure that that is on our next agenda. Is that it?
Yes, that's
Okay.
yeah.
John, did you have anything?
Couple of things I just wanted to mention in passing, but we did have the moment of silence. We lost 2 people this week that did a lot for the town of Templeton. Rob Hubbard served as a selectman for a while. He was a moderator for at least 12 years and kept the peace pretty well. And was also a member of the community that served at church and the sportsman club. Bob Sands was a teacher here at Narragansett in the system for between 20 and 30 years, I don't know exactly.
30 at the elementary, 8 up here.
And then
That's a long time.
Yeah.
he also, I think his first love actually was the fire and rescue, where he was very enthusiastic and
Sent that out in his own home. Next elementary school. First dispatcher.
his heart was certainly in serving the town. We got this today from our health director, Phil Ledger, received a prestigious award from the Massachusetts Health Officers Association, commending him for his service to the community, the association, and the state. We appreciate his dedication, and I'm sure it was well-deserved. Also, lastly, I want to also recognize A.J. Robinson for his efforts in holding a fundraiser for the food pantry over the weekend. It was certainly a time-consuming thing, but we appreciate his efforts on behalf of the people who need it.
I think it was almost $300 in cash and a ton of food, non-perishable food items too, so. Thank you very much. Diane? Okay. I would like to, I was hoping somebody would give me accolades for my wonderful performance as Jack Frost on Sunday, but apparently no one did.
I
That's
thought I was
okay.
running long.
No, you cut me off, no. But I just wanted to thank the organizers, the groups. We had the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, the marching band, the chorus. There were a ton of people just from the community that came out. I also would like to thank Alan Mayo for saving the day again, as we all need expertise in turning on the Christmas tree lights. It's a little complicated. So it went well, and I just want to thank all of the participants who braved the cold, the Historical Society being open, and providing refreshments. It was a great event, cold, but it was a good event. So thank you to all the participants of that event as well. So if there's nothing else, I'll take a motion to adjourn. Second? Any discussion? Julie?
Yes.
Doug? John?
Yes.
Diane?
Yes.
And I'll vote yes. So thank you very much for coming. You're all favor by Willis Senior Center meeting.